You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, welcome to... What?
It was on me, but that's okay.
Oh, welcome to Teen Mom OG Season 8, Episode 3. I'm your host, Mackenzie Fain. I have the lovely Mama Lee in the house.
You already saw me.
You already saw her. She's coming in hot today. So, this episode was called Blessings and Baggage. So that was good. I totally get that.
Yep.
Makes sense. Okay, let's talk like this the whole time
I think
today.
that's good.
So overall, I thought this was a great episode. We're only three episodes deep in this season, and I'm like hooked. Can't wait for each episode in each week. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree.
It's really good. Really catching us. So we start off with Cheyenne. So she now has this new boy toy because Corey moved on to Taylor. So we kind of think that's the vibe we're getting there. He's from Baltimore. His name's Matt. We get a little bit of information when she's talking to her stepdad and sister about him. She loves those man buns.
Yes, she does.
So funny. So Cheyenne drops her phone and Corey picks it up and sees a text from Matt, kissy face, winky face, tongue face, whatever. And he's like, oh, who's this? Blah, 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 antagonizing her about it. She's just like, that's none of your business, like, blah, blah, blah.
So do you think that she dropped the phone on purpose?
I didn't see the drop.
No, it doesn't show you the drop. But
No.
come on. But it would have been a really a big coincidence so maybe not. But I don't know.
Maybe she saw the text. It's obvious, like, Matt, kissy face, heart face, so she dropped it. He'd pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be.
That is a very good, thought for everybody to have. So let us know in the comments below what you guys think, if Cheyenne dropped this phone on purpose or by accident or what. But so anyway, they're in the car and Corey asks about Matt. She says he's a really nice guy. We're just courting right now. Like, it's not a big deal, not making anything serious. He's like, okay. Does he live in LA? Like, just trying to get her to talk more. She's like, actually, that's none of your business. Like, I just thought that was so funny. And then they're just so cute. They laugh and yell at each other. Like, not yell at each other, but they just play with it. It's just so funny. And Corey goes, could you meet Taylor next week? And she just starts laughing and yelling what? Are you kidding me?
It's really
just
funny.
So funny. They have the funniest dynamic. I can't even take it.
I know it. It was really funny. He goes, she goes, what happened to, I like having Ryder all to myself? He goes, it's been a good year. That's all I needed. Now I need my time. I think that their dynamic is so amazing. And they're funny, and not to have had but one fight in all this time is really great.
Yeah.
I worry about the whole new Lauren girlfriend, and
Taylor.
Taylor, same thing. No, I'm kidding. But laugh at my own self. But I just don't want that to come in between them. I don't want that to start being more fights.
Yeah. Change their whole thing they got going on.
Great.
So she's nervous to talk to Corey or to Taylor, but says that they have to have a relationship because of Ryder. I just thought that was so great because not any other mom that's had to deal with this, think about Kaylin from Teen Mom 2. I am not taught, this kid, or, Lauren has a baby, has a sibling of your kids, and she's refuses still to talk to her.
Right.
And I just think it's so cool. She was a bed buddy at first. Now Corey took it to the next level, really stepped it up, doing what he needs to do. And she's still, it's a new thing. And she's like, you know what? I have to have a relationship with her. Didn't even say, I have to talk to her, see what I have to have a relationship with her because she's around my kid. But it was so heartbreaking. I'm not even a mother. And it broke my heart when she was so does she change her diapers?
I know. Yeah, I have that written down.
I mean, for some reason I was thinking it'd be worse if
Her boyfriend.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like Corey was saying, like, so does Matt change Ryder's diaper? Yeah. Which I would not be okay with.
No.
You don't know. It's not your kid. No. It's not, you haven't been with them for that long.
Yeah. Hopefully your new boyfriend wouldn't want to change your little girl's diaper anyway.
Yeah, seriously, actually.
That might...
Husbands don't even want to change anybody's diapers.
Exactly.
So, boy or girl, so it doesn't really matter. But it was so sad. And then, like, the stepdad was like, yeah, probably. But, I mean, it's a little bit more comfortable knowing, like, it's a girl. She, you know, I don't know. She has all that going on. I don't know.
All that.
Hopefully she has all that going on. You never know what's going on. Hopefully that is going on. Okay, so we get into Caitlyn. I can't even handle little big sister. My little sister.
You sound just like her. She's so cute.
She's so cute, Nova.
My gosh.
Oh my god.
Her little voice is just so great. I like could just listen to her
talk all day.
All day.
Yes.
Just get me a whole 2-hour episode of her
and Addie together.
Yeah. Oh my god, so cute. So
Caitlyn goes at one point, all right, I'm going to set a timer for relax time. She goes, I would be a good girl. Guile.
A
good dual.
She is.
And it's just so funny because she's so good with her. She's like, okay. Like, is that my little sister? It just cracks me up.
You do it so well.
So we get into Butch. Not funny at all. Was supposed to come out for the birth. He wasn't there for Carly. He wasn't there for Nova. And we heard him on the phone saying he wanted to be there.
Yeah.
I only have $40. Tyler's like, okay, that's not an excuse. I'm fine paying for it. Whatever, we'll get you out of here.
Yeah, Tyler's not even like that, though. His dad's like, I only have $40. Yeah, I know that. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay for you. We want you here. Like,
Yeah. I just thought, it's just such a weird thing to say. I don't know. They were asking. I don't know. But anyway, so Nova...
Wait, are we going to go in?
Well, we're almost there, but he wants to go. We don't know yet. So now her water, whatever, like she starts having contractions. She's going to the hospital in the morning. And then Kate comes in, or Tyler's like, all right, we got to go. We got to get, whatever. She's like, what's wrong? What's wrong with your baby? She says to Caitlyn. She's like, nothing's wrong with the baby. We're going to get her to the hospital. We're going to go have the baby. So then Veda Luma is born.
Yeah.
What do you think about that name?
Oh, I think it's cute.
Yeah, cute enough. Nova Lee, Veda Luma.
Yeah.
A lot of things. A lot of syllables. They told her where the baby comes out, which I thought was so funny. Like, I wish we were there for that conversation.
I think she was probably just more shocked because they didn't say that she asked very many questions, or that's all they said was, we did tell her that where babies come from, where you go to the bathroom or whatever, and then just said she was very supportive, telling her mom she's doing a great job, and which was
you're doing such a great job listening to your doctors.
You're so good with that. I think you're just gonna have a full-on conversation with her voice.
Oh my god, she's so cute though. It's like unbearable. But so Butch doesn't show up, doesn't answer. He's completely MIA. Doesn't
so they started calling him
days before.
Like after he had said he was gonna come, then they started giving him the updates on calling him, texting, no reply.
I'm gonna get induced if I don't go before this date. Like, never even answer. And he read them. He said. So he's probably all sorts of screwed up. Messed up, like must be on drugs, like something.
Oh, he's definitely has to be on. If he's not on drugs, there's no other reason.
No.
Unless he's seriously hurt or dead.
No, he read them.
No. He read them.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So Tyler's mom writes a letter to Butch, and it was just so heartbreaking. listening to what she said. And it's also true. It's so sad. What a hard thing to deal with. And that's, a lot of people go through that kind of those kind of ups and downs all the time. And it's like,
it was so up. He was doing so good.
So good. Looked so good, was acting so good. And then medical marijuana, a little bit of alcohol, and then he just right back in.
Can't even imagine.
And he admitted that too before to Tyler, which is just crazy to me.
Right.
So we get into Macy, where Ryan has been in jail for 3 weeks. Jen and Larry hope it humbles him. They don't think that 90 days is that long. I guess Mac was sad a couple days ago. Larry was saying she was feeling really low. The parents aren't going to the jail.
No, sounds like his parents have kind of gotten to the end of their rope with him in this episode, where they're like, 90 days is nothing. We're not going to go. We're not going there. I'm not going.
Not going to
Before
cradle
they
you.
made every excuse for him, and it would have been somebody else's fault, and it wasn't him. But good, it happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so Ryan has been arrested 3 times. Mac has watched every single time him being put in handcuffs. Like, she took Jagger to the jail, like, within the first week, I guess. And she hasn't gone in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
She's super frustrated. You could just feel, like, through the TV, I swear, like, her, like, there's a lot more she wants to say, and she's just...
Yeah, I agree.
But she's letting go a little bit more each episode, I feel like. Way more than seasons before. Before, she was like, oh, we're great. He's in jail. No big deal. I'm going to, like, we're totally fine. We have the best relationship. Like, we're going to go on a honeymoon when he gets back. She would, like, say stuff like that.
Well, she's hitting it like the parents, They're getting there.
Yeah. It just must be so hard, because she does talk about how they can't, it must be so hard because she talks about how they came and arrested him this time, and he went around to the back of the car and said to Jagger, like, I'll see you soon or something. It's just like, you haven't even, that's pretty much the whole entire year of this baby's life you've been gone. Missed the birth.
Maybe the 90 days in the rehab, and then right to
he was home for a month.
And got up a $36 bar bill. So.
On a Wednesday afternoon, drinking Jack and Cokes. No idea.
Nice. But then, 90 days, in jail, maybe he will be sober. I don't know.
I don't know if it's about sober anymore. I don't know if it's about sober, because he doesn't understand what sober means. Sober doesn't mean getting a Bud Light with a steak.
No, it absolutely doesn't.
So I don't know if he knows what that means.
Yeah, why didn't they teach him that in rehab?
I don't know.
My gosh.
Well, let's move on to something else in Macy's. So Maverick, they start noticing this stutter. And I'm not going to say that I am know-it-all, but I definitely knew.
Yeah,
like, he's so young. Yeah. I know so many kids that age that go through it. Like, especially how they were saying it's when he gets excited.
Yeah, Paxton just went through that.
Yeah, Nolan did too. Yeah. And Nolan still does it sometimes. We're going to go to the museum.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay. But it was really, it was great how, on top of it they were noticing it. She knew, like, beginning of December he started doing this. And so they take him to the speech pathologist, and but anyway, we obviously found out that's normal. Kids from 2 to 4 with disfluency and all those different, all that jazz. So everything was great. So we could take a deep breath. But going back a little bit to the car ride before they pick up Maverick from the daycare, they're just talking about how mean he is.
No, how mean he is and how mean he isn't.
But Taylor goes, he will just scream at you for no reason. Where I come from, that's mean.
That's right.
She's like, but he's not mean, isn't it? He's like, yeah, he is mean. He's just mean.
Definitely not mean.
So funny. So we get on to Amber, who is going to LA, or goes to LA, and she wants to meet up with Corey, and Cheyenne too, because she's friends with Cheyenne, but mostly, talk to Corey about all the beef. He's been kind of like saying a little bit of jabs online. So they meet up with one of Andrew's friends. One thing she said about Andrew, which I thought was really nice, which I wanted to mention, was she's like, he doesn't let me walk all over him, and he doesn't let things phase him, which are two great things. Mm-hmm. And I can totally see that.
That's right.
Totally see that in him. But this whole car ride really rubbed me the wrong way. It was just so odd and like, well, I don't know.
Well, he was drinking that
celery juice.
No, it was
a detox juice.
Yeah, a liver detox. So,
what is that?
Well, think about it. So that's why. So he, to me, I thought it was the funniest, most craziest, and the fact that he was laughing off her being so raggy, But there are a couple of different, things here to it. But it was really funny. So he's drinking this detox, and then he starts getting hot. So your liver is what filters stuff. So if you're doing a detox and it's filtering your liver, I'm assuming that you would have to go
sweat,
yeah, bathroom, all this stuff. So he's feeling it, and I'm thinking all the time, put the air conditioner on full blast right now, like just put it on you, But so she's crabbing away, she's holding it in. They start at 5. I think I wrote down
5:15,
5:20. I thought it was.
Yeah,
5:20. How long is it going to take? He said 20 minutes. That's what he told her. So then, after all of this
sweating, and I thought it was so funny. He said 20 minutes, and she was like, "Oh my God, 20 minutes!"
Oh
like,
God, if she ever knew.
I know
at that time.
Whoa! We drive on a daily basis. 20 minutes is like up the street to me now.
Yeah, well, who knows? But I mean, he had to stop to go to the bathroom
in a parking garage.
Well, he probably went inside.
I hope so. It didn't. They did not make it seem like that.
No, I know they didn't, but it was not pee. So
it definitely was pee.
No.
What do you guys think Andrew did? Number 1 or number 2? That is the fight on today's episode.
I'm pretty sure, just because he was so uncomfortable and sweating, and
that's how I get when I have to pee.
Well, whatever you. Anyway, I don't think it was.
You're what?
You're wrong.
You're just mean.
Yeah. So what did I write over here? Oh, so he said, 20 minutes. They'll be there. And then they're there at 7:15, which is 2 hours later. 2 hours.
And then at one point, too, like, he's like, all right, so how much do you think? Well, we're going to be pulling in 2 minutes. And she's like, oh, my God. Like,
she handles herself very well.
She does.
For who she is, I thought she was going to hit the roof. I thought she was going to be freaking out. And every time she did start to freak out, he laughed. Which was good, because that really, calmed the situation. But I would have been no good.
You know what's so funny, too? When they're both kind of aggravated, like, they just say baby. Like, why are you drinking that right now, baby? I'm thirsty, baby. Like,
yeah.
I don't want you to do that, baby. I don't know why I'm making them sound like that, but so anyway, they go to this dinner with Corey. Corey is just a snapping turtle.
Yeah.
For a second, do you want to fight now or later? Like, oh my God. And then he's like, so do you know what you signed up for? Like, right to the punch.
I
like,
know.
She's like, oh, you want to do this right now? Like, this is how you want to do it, blah, blah, blah. She started getting a little bit
she handled herself well
Amber.
Again.
She did. She really did. She said, I do know what I signed up for, but this is life. Like, it's life. I don't, and she's so right. He has no right to go at her.
Yeah.
She's like, I've been doing this for a decade. You have no clue, pretty much, she said. Like, you have no clue what it's like.
Right.
And then she said, to attack me as a mother. As a mother, nobody's really, maybe that whole thing with the hospitalization with Ryder, but not really has anybody attacked, because she's been attacked bad. And, like, even Cheyenne was like, there are some jabs, and then they're the worst, those mother comments.
Yeah. Yeah. So I agree. I think she handled it well, and I totally agree with her. I can't imagine being bullied and talked down to and rude all the time, So I get it.
Yeah. What did you think? So in the beginning, when they set this phone call up, they both said they were going to bring the babies.
Yeah.
But then she left James home with the babysitter and Ryder came, which I thought was a little odd.
They must have talked about it.
Yeah.
Because because Corey had Ryder. So
no, I know. I just think it's weird. Why did they not bring James? There's no reason for them to have left him in the hotel room.
Who knows?
I mean,
maybe
he was cranky.
Maybe he was cranky.
Yeah,
maybe
true.
he had a bellyache.
Yeah.
Maybe he was detoxing.
Maybe he was. I was just gonna say something clever like that, and you beat me to it.
Thank you for calling it clever.
Do you have anything else to add?
What did I write? We talked about every person.
Every person. Who would you say is your superstar of the episode? Like if you were gonna pick one person.
Superstar. I would say Tyler's mom.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about that.
She overcame all that.
No, that she wrote.
I said that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Gosh, where was I?
I was wondering why you didn't comment on that. We'll have to watch this back and wonder where you were.
Yeah, where was I? Probably reading something on here. But
good to know, viewers.
Well, my notes.
Oh. Yeah, so her.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that must have been hard for her, and I loved, you could feel the feeling behind everything she was saying, about the hurt in her children's eyes and how she could see them, and she's been doing it for so long, and
you're dead to me now. I'm cutting all ties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad and
so sad.
And yeah.
I'm gonna say my superstar of the episode is Caitlin, because she gave birth to a beautiful, healthy baby, and that's, I'm sure, hard to do.
Yeah,
so she is the superstar for me. But I totally agree with yours too.
Yeah.
So there's no on the next because it didn't record or something. So I don't know, but I am excited. But I will have to tell you guys I'm getting married this weekend, so I won't be here next week.
Woohoo!
Yeah. But we will be here in 2 because I'm going Tuesday to Tuesday, so I'll be gone. But we will pick back up and we will talk about everything and discuss it all. So stick with us when we get back in 2 weeks, and it'll be good. And we'll finish out the season strong. All right, guys, have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember,